going to start in 10. I love those leggings, Sarah. In 9, in 8, 7, 6, homebound in 5. Hi, Marcia. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and press play. Hi, Leslie. On that first song, homebound, and make your way into child's pose. So just get set up with your music. Who just joined? Andrea, thank you so much for being here. We just hit play on that first song, Homebound. And everyone go ahead and make your transition into child's pose. So knees draw out wide on your space. Let your forehead connect to your mat as you reach all your fingers away from your body. Settle your hips closer to your heels. Get really long through your spine. And immediately drop into your practice, drop into your space. Notice how just from taking this pose, you begin to feel a shift and a transition from your day, from anything else that was going on into your mat. And that's why I love starting class in just a static holding posture that we're all familiar with at this point, to really tap in to that transition and connection. That the 60 moments that you're dedicating right now to yourself are different than any other moments you're spending throughout the day. These moments are for you to connect to your breath, your body, your soul, and your mind. Take a big inhale through your nose, fill up. Open mouth, let it go. Breathe in as slowly as you can. Inhale, fill all the way up with control. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good, last time, inhale your deepest one yet. Pause at the top this time and hold for 4. For 3, expand your rib cage. For 2, open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Good, now gently begin to rock your forehead side to side on your space and see if you can bring that one word that you're working with today or maybe this year to your third eye center. As you rock your forehead side to side, really feel yourself fill up with that word. Breathe in one more time here. Let it out. Good, inhale, tabletop. Draw your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, and you can immediately just begin to work it into any organic movement. So for me, I was on the computer all day. I'm going to flip around my fingertips to really get into a wrist stretch. If you want to work into your shoulders, you can take thread the needle, or maybe your lower body needs a little love. You can shake out your hips or gently send one leg back at a time. But don't think about it too much. Just kind of move into your body and what feels good. Maybe you even close your eyes. Good. If you took something asymmetrical, find balance on the other side, and we'll meet back in neutral in 3 more rounds of breath. For 2, neutral tabletop. In 1, good. Come into a neutral tabletop. Spread your fingers wide. Press into all 10 finger pads. Good. Now firmly press the tops of your feet into the mat. Pull your lower abdominal muscles in and find a flat back. Good. Relax your shoulders down. Then inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze. Exhale, cat. Round and curl. Press into your palms. Gaze behind you. Another one just like that. Inhale, slowly curl up. Exhale, slowly press back. Last full round, breathe in, spread your collarbones. Exhale, dome through your shoulder blades. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, we come back into child's pose. So spread your knees wide once again, but keep your hands where they are. Now from here, you're gonna shift forward into high plank. And then you're gonna drop your knees and come back down into child's. So you're just going to shift forward and back between a high plank and child's pose. Shift forward, shoulders over wrists, tuck your toes, and then knees drop wide, come back into your child's. So slowly beginning to make the transition into that high plank without really committing to it right away, but building the strength to hold at the top. Good, really firm up through your quads in that high plank. Drop nice and low in that child's. We all meet in high plank in 4, 3, 2. All meet in high plank. Now hold this high plank. Adjust your feet as needed and press the mat away with your palms. Puff up in the space right between your shoulder blades. Get really firm through your arms. Now notice if your hips are piking up a little bit or dropping down, try to pull them right in line with your shoulders. Breathe in. Stay for the exhale out. Feel your strength build. One more breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips back. Find a little movement here. Maybe pedal out through your feet, wiggle out your hips, shake out your head, relax your neck. Then come into your stillness, send your hips high, and relax your shoulders down your back. Lift up and out of your wrists, then send your heels to the ground. Take a big inhale, open mouth exhale. Listen, inhale, roll back forward into that high plank pose. Then on your exhale, you'll tap opposite hand to opposite heel as you hike up into a down dog. Then you'll come back into high plank, hike and tap on the other side. So alternating down dog taps, underneath across your body, tapping opposite hand to opposite heel. Really focus on hiking your hips up at the top, pulling your navel into spine. Then when you shift forward into that high plank, your shoulders come to restack over your wrists. 4, 3, down dog in 2, downward facing dog. Walk your hands a little bit, just a couple inches back towards your feet. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left hand to the outside of your right heel for the stretch. Keep melting your heels down towards the ground. Let your left shoulder relax to the mat. Maybe your gaze lifts up past your right armpit. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. Drop your hand, take an inhale, and exhale to the other side. Right hand to your left wrist. You're in a shortened down dog stance, so you should be able to get your heels a little bit closer to the ground. Keep pressing into your left palm. Maybe gaze lifts towards the sky. One more breath in. Release on the exhale out. Take a big inhale. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back towards your feet and find ragdoll pose. Grab for opposite elbows, or maybe a chest expansion is calling to you today. You can interlace all 10 fingers at your low back. Maybe lift your fist up overhead, or maybe just keep those opposite elbows. Rock the weight into your toes. You can find a sway through your torso if that feels good. No weight, no effort through your neck or your head. Let everything melt to the ground. One more breath in. Stay for the breath out. Good. Now release your hands wherever you are and toe heel your feet together. You're at the back of your space. Big toes come to touch. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. From here, inhale, halfway lift and pause. Palms come to your shins or to your quads. Find a nice flat back. Send your tailbone and your head in opposite directions. Take one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. One more just like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your belly in, flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Press into your feet to rise all the way up to standing. Beautiful, Sarah, at the back of your space. Press into all 4 corners of your feet. Energetically spread your feet apart to fire up through the inner line of your legs. Rotate your pinky fingers in. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this angle. Rotate your pinky fingers in to spread across your collarbones. Relax your shoulders down your back. Take an inhale. Exhale, side twist, open your arm or your right arm behind you and your left arm in front of you to find a twist. Now keep your hips square. So even though you're twisting your upper and mid back to the right, your right hip didn't open. It stays square to the front. Squeeze your inner thighs. Good. Inhale, come back to center mountain. Exhale, open side twist to the left. Send your fingertips in opposite directions. Your face here. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, back bend. Lift your heart. Cactus your arms. Press into your heels. Inhale, come back to center mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Lift up. Exhale, tuck and curl, tiny ball. Spider tip your fingers, lift your heels off the mat, compress your chest to your quads. That's our Sunday. We're gonna flow at the back of our space. Drop your heels, inhale, mountain lift. Exhale, side body open to the right. Send your arms in opposite directions. Good, inhale, mountain. Exhale, open to the left with control. Belly tight. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, tuck and curl. Good, drop your heels one more time through. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Find fluidity in the movement. Inhale. Exhale, back, bend a little deeper this time. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, listen. Exhale, walk your hands out, high plank. Now from here, this high plank, you go back into that down dog tap, opposite hand to opposite heel, one on each side. Then you drop your knees, take a modified tricep push-up, come back into high plank from the top. So it's one on each side. Come into high plank, drop your knees, modified tricep push-up, come back to high plank. Whew. Now, if you want to go all the way into the full tricep push-up and keep your knees lifted, go for it. That's always available. We're a little bit still early in class, so I wanted to give the modified knees option. We're also here for a few breaths. So move at your own pace. There's no rush. Just move in a way that feels the strongest and most effective for you. In that tricep push-up, your elbows are pinned in towards your sides and elbow tips graze your rib cage to be sent to the sky. So good, you guys. You're here for 4. For 3, we meet at the top of a tricep push-up. In 2, top, knees down, modified, just for 4. For 3, yes you can, 2 more right here. Last one. Now, release your feet. Come down into a forearm plank. Lift your right heel high. Flex your toes, little pulse. Let's go. Lift, lift. Now keep your hips square down towards the ground. Use the connection of the top of your left foot and left shin to press into the mat, to find a lift, a flat back, and stability through your lower body. Good. In your forearm plank, your hands can be at prayer, your fingers can be interlaced or maybe split parallel to one another. Just again, use the connection for your upper body to press the mat away. Relax your shoulders down. 4, 3, hold at the top. In 2, hold at the top. From here, look here, slow. You'll point and straighten, tap down, lift up, then flex your toes back. All right, one more time, slow. Point and straighten, tap down to the ground, tap up, then flex your toes, heel on the beat. You point, tap, lift, heel to glute. Point, tap, lift. Good. So you're working into a hamstring curl and a straight leg lift. Woo, really important to toe tap with pointed toes, and then to reflex your toes and your heels towards your face in that hamstring curl. Keep pressing the mat away. Hips are square. Get long through your spine. Beautiful, Marcia. You've got it, Anne. I don't know about you guys, but I feel this in my glutes already. Woo! Let's go. You have 4. You have 3. Yep. 2. Last one. Release that right leg down. Come into forearm plank. Step both feet back. Both feet back. Getting into a little upper body. Now spread your feet out wide. You tap right with your arm. Tap left, center. Tap right, whew, tap left. So you're reaching out away from you in those finger taps. All right, and you want to keep your hips as stable as you can. If you want to come down onto your knees at any time, please feel free to do so. If you stay on your toes, make sure your feet are super wide to increase your stability through your core and through your hips. 4, 3, you've got it. 2. Last one, come down onto your knees. Pull them back at hips with distance. Stay on those forearms. Left leg up, bend your left knee. Flex your toes, little pulse up, up. Now it's super common, super easy to start to open up that left hip. That's how our body kind of cheats. It makes it a little bit easier for ourselves, but we're here to challenge ourselves, be in proper form. So really think about pulling your left hip down in line with your right. Now, as that left hip pulls in line with your right, think about lifting your left leg a little higher. Pulse, you've got it. 4, 3, hold at the top. In 2, hold that left leg high, too slow. You point, long, tap down to the ground, come back up, then heel to glute, one more slow. tap, extend long, tap down, lift up, good. Heel to glute right on that beat. Extend, tap, lift, pull back, extend, tap, lift, pull in. Again, really bring your attention to your toes, pointing and flexing. Whew. So good. Hips are square, belly in. Now, don't forget about the connection of your upper body. Even though we're working the lower body, you're still on your forearms, feeling the strength slowly build in your shoulders. Gaze is down, get long through your neck. So good, you guys. Beautiful, Sarah. Awesome, Andrea. Yeah, Leslie, you've got it. 4, 3, 2. Last one, come into forearm plank, step both your feet back. Drop your hips in line with your shoulders. Pull your feet out wide. Once again, reach, tap, and tap. Right and left, let's go. Woo, belly in, you've got it. Try not to rock your hips. Use your core for strength, for stability. For 8, for 7, stick with it. For 5, you're almost there. For 4, breathe into your strength. For 3, for 2, back to forearm plank and hold. Hold, pull your feet back, hips with distance. Inhale up to your palms, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out through your legs a few times. Use this down dog as a reset. Breathe in through your nose, out of your mouth. Good. Inhale, gaze forward, lift your heels. Exhale, travel your way top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Sweep your arms up, sit low through your hips, press into your heels. I'm gonna face you. Okay, wiggle your toes off the mat. Rotate your pinky fingers in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep behind you. With control, use your triceps. Get a little lower through your legs, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Heel raises. From here, you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Woo! Yes, you can. Let's go. Squeeze those heels together. Stay nice and low in that chair. If you want an extra challenge, arms back in chair pose. You have 4, 3, oh my God, 2. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, airplane arms one more time, sweep. Now inhale, one leg Tadasana, left leg lifts. Flex your toes, find a 90-degree angle in that left leg. Big inhale, exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. You're twisting over that left leg. Good, squeeze your inner thighs, press into your right heel. Inhale, come back to center chair. Exhale, step behind you, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Nice long diagonal line from the crown of your head all the way to your left heel. Try to pull the back of your head in line with your tailbone so you're not rounding forward, but getting really strong through that front line. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Spiral your right knee open to your right pinky toe. Spread your fingertips out. Good, inhale, reverse warrior. Send your right fingertips to the sky, little to no weight through your backhand. Really commit to that front lunge. Exhale, hands to mat. High plank, your first vinyasa flow of class. Maybe you move through a chaturanga. Maybe high plank hold. Maybe mountain climbers. We all meet in downward facing dog, hips high. Inhale, lift your heels, gaze forward. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, sit nice and low. Exhale, airplane arms sweep. Good, inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center, alternating heel lifts this time. Go right, go left. Right and left. Keep your feet together, just alternate. Again, add a challenge, lift your arms up overhead. Whew. Nice and low, just one at a time. You've got it. You have 4, 3, 2. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, airplane arms sweep behind you. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. I flipped around. Right leg lifts. Flex your toes. Pull your right knee in line with your hip. Find your balance. Big inhale. Whew. Exhale, twist open. to the right, over that right leg. Left arm forward, right arm back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, relax them down. Inhale, come back to center, one leg Tadasana. Exhale with control, send your right leg back. Crescent lunge, airplane arms. Stack your left knee over your left heel. Lift high onto the right ball mount of your foot. Spread your collarbones, take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale, lunge a little deeper. Inhale, warrior two. Big movement, spin open, press your back heel down. Really lunge deeply into that front knee. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. Inhale, reverse. Left fingertips float to the sky. Breathe into your left side rib cage. So good. Exhale, hands to mat. Move through your flow. Chaturanga, high plank, mountain climb, whatever you want. Knee back and forth. 3, 2, downward facing dog. One breath in, one breath out. We'll add on. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel, top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, open to the left. Good. Now hands come behind your head. I'm gonna face you. Your left leg is up. You're twisted from here. You come down and lift. Down and lift. So you're in a half bicep curl. Feet come together and you sit back into chair. Then lift up and twist. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. If you have weights, you can use them here. Just move a little slower and you're gonna bring your weights to your shoulders. All right, not all the way up to the back of your head, to your shoulders. You can move nice and slow. I really want you working on that twist. And every single time you're pulling that left knee in line with your hip. Use your obliques, left side body to twist. So good, you guys. Woo. All right, how am I gonna show you this? All right, from here, we start to step the left leg back, but keep the twist. It looks like this. You'll step and twist, step and twist. So you start to come into a tricep with the arms and a back lunge with the left. Tap back, twist, tap and twist. Woo. So the top of the movement is the same. You just added that left leg back and your arms start to kick back. It's hard for me to look at you in balance at the same time. Woo. Step back and 4, 3, crescent lunge in 2, crescent lunge, airplane arm, step back, pulse up, tricep, lift. Left leg back, right leg forward. Bend through that right knee. Woo, lift your arms up for 4. For 3, I'm losing my balance today. 2, last 1, inhale, open, warrior 2. Settle in, nothing fancy in this warrior 2, just breathe. Good, inhale, reverse, right arm to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat. Move through your vinyasa, your flow for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel. Let's go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, chair, listen. Exhale, hands to heart center. You have 1 right, 1 left, both up, both down. 1 right, 1 left, both up, both down. So we're putting together the alternating heel lifts with 1 together heel lift. Woo, feel these in your calves, the back of your lower legs. Hands at heart center, or that added challenge, arms up overhead. You have 4. Full rounds. 3. Let's go, lower through those hips. 2. Don't quit now, last 1, up, up. Woo! Breathe in, exhale, airplane arm sweep back. I'm facing this way now. Inhale, 1 leg Tadasana, right leg lifts. Exhale, open up, twist to the right. Same thing here. Hands behind your head, we drop and twist. Lower, twist, lower, twist. Feet together, or if that just doesn't feel good, you can always come feet hips width distance. You have the addition of those weights. Maybe you move a little slower. Maybe they come to your shoulder. No weight, I want hands behind your head. No matter where you are, you're getting long through your spine, through the crown of your head. Make more room here. Yes, you guys, so high energy, I love it. Let's go 4. 3, you add that leg back. In 2, same thing at the top, but leg goes back, back, and lift. So right leg tapping back with the tricep. Press into your left heel. Awesome, Marcia. You guys are killing this. Feel your left leg fire up. Woo! You have 4, 3, 2, right leg back, crescent. This time, arms lift up, pulse in. Straight arms, thumbs or weights together. Woo! Squeeze your shoulder blades. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, warrior 2. Settle in, take a breath, open your chest, relax your shoulders. Inhale, reverse to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat, move through your flow. Meet back in 4, meet back in 3, meet back in 2. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Good. One more breath in, listen. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. We're gonna reset right here. Big breath in. Exhale, re-forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway. Now from here, pull your feet, toe heel them, so your feet are wide. Come down into a frog squat, malasana. We're not here long. Drop your tailbone. Maybe your elbow tips come to the inside of your thighs. All right, now lift up. On a count of 4, we walk out high plank. 4, 3, 2, high plank, feet are wide. Go down, down, up, up. So commando, then walk back. 2, 3, into that frog, walk out. 2, 3, commando, other side, down, down, lift up, walk back. 2, bend your knees, drop your tailbone, come forward. 2, 3, commando, forearms, up to plank, walk back, back. 2, 3, drop your tailbone, lift your heart, keep this going, walk out, switch which arm you come down first on that commando. All right, we're moving slow. And this works really well because your feet stay wide the whole time. So your feet are nice and wide in that frog to give yourself the space to drop low at the back. And then your feet stay wide in that commando, just like we were doing in those forearm tap reaches, for your hips to stay stable and square. So the goal in that commando is to try to keep your hips as steady as you can. A little bit of rocking is natural. That's okay. We're not perfect. But try to stabilize your hips as much as you can so you're not rocking. Whew. So good, you guys. We meet in forearms. We meet in forearm plank, all right? In 4, slow count, forearm plank in 3. So you'll walk your hands out, forearm plank in 2. Good, last one, keep your feet out wide. You're in your forearm plank. Now open up, forearm side plank. Rotate your right forearm so it's parallel with the top of your left mat, but your feet stay wide so they're staggered. Left foot in front of right, left arm comes up. You reach and lift, reach and lift. If you want to stack your left leg over your right, you can do so. I like the staggered stance right here. Whew. Use your right obliques to send your left hip high. Press the mat away. You've got it. 4, 3, you're on your right hip. In 2, last one, lower all the way down, bend your knees. All right, stay on this right forearm. From here, slow. You lift up, hips up, open left leg, then close down, so you're a lifted clam. Lower down, hand behind your head. 2 crunches, both knees together. All right, we're going through that one more time, nice and slow. First, hips lift, clamshell, left leg opens. Lower down, hand behind your head, then left elbow to left knee crunch. All right, we're gonna put that together. Whew, I need an adjustment. In 4, right on that beat. In 3, in 2, let's go right on that beat. You lift, open, close, 2 crunches. Open. I can't even do this and say it at the same time. But you get it. It's a lifted clamshell, lower, then 2 crunches. So in those crunches, I really want you to try to keep your hips stable and facing the left side of your mat. So try not to rock over to the back of your mat. You really want your left hip stacked over your right. Now, your right shoulder should be talking, should be speaking to you. We've done a lot of shoulder work, a lot of forearms. If it's not, really press into your right forearm a little bit more to find distance between your right rib cage and the mat. Whew. All right, enough cueing. Let's come back to that intention. Maybe remind yourself of the word, the feeling, whatever it was at the beginning of class. Maybe you didn't have it and you have it now. Whew. Let that word guide you. Let that be something that you see and feel in your mind's eye. 4, 3, so good, you guys. 2, last 1. Reset, come into the front, open knees wide, child's pose. Take a huge resetting breath in through your nose, and an open mouth exhale out of your mouth. Good, come back up, hands come under your shoulders, then walk all the way back, flip onto your toes, frog. Frog, back of space, feet are wide, toes face the outer edges of your mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Walk your hands forward, come into that commando. One more set of these right here. If you want to speed it up, you can start to walk your hands faster and do that commando a little bit faster. Just an option, you're not here long. You have 8, forearm plank. In 7, forearm plank. In 6, yes you can, don't quit. 5, last 4, forearm plank, let's go. 3, last 2. We all meet in that wide-legged forearm plank. Rotate your left forearm down. Keep your feet wide. Rotate onto the edges of your feet. Right arm up. Let's go. Reach, lift, reach, lift. Woo! Yes, you can. Press the mat away. Use your obliques. Lift your right hip high. Woo! Really extend through those right fingertips. Yes, Sarah. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Last 1, lower onto your left hip. Keep your right forearm down. Again on this side, 1 slow. Hips up, open right, close leg, lower down, right hand behind your head, 2 crunches. All right, right on the beat of your music. In 4, in 3, in 2, you've got it on this side. Lift, open, close, down, crunch. Woo, crunch, yep, whew. Inner outer thighs working, a little sneaky core in here. Beautiful, Andrea, awesome, and you've got it, team. Squeeze your inner thighs in those crunches. And come back to that word once again, knowing that whatever intention you set is not here to feel like you fail if you don't accomplish it. It's just a feeling, it's just an intention that we want to cultivate and go after. I love this idea that if we just keep reminding ourselves of the feelings that we want to have, that we will never fail. We just remind ourselves and keep coming back, just like our practice teaches us. Even if we don't feel like ourselves on our mat one day, we keep coming back. You have 4, 3, yes, 2. Last 1, reset, flip over, child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Whew. Good. Press up, exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips high. 1 breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel top of space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. All right, quick shake it out. So good, you guys. All right, now sit low in that chair, legs together. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep behind you with control. Inhale. Exhale, hands behind your head. Pull your feet out wide. All right, you're at the top of your space. Feet are wide, 4 count back. Go back, 2, 3, 4. Walk forward, 2, 3. Nice and low. So you're in a wide squat, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Whew. Get a little lower. Find yourself a little bit lost in the music in this old school Calvin Harris song. All right, now from here, you're gonna start to add an elbow to knee. So at the top, you take one, then you walk back. At the back, you take the other side, all right? It takes a little bit of coordination. I can't even say it. So you'll walk forward, do one elbow to knee, walk to the back, do other elbow to knee. If you don't get it perfectly, that's okay. Just try it on. We meet at the top of our space in 4. In 3, I'm gonna face you. Top of space in 2. Elbows wide, top of space, pulse. Feet are wide, pulse. Good, you're at the top of your mat. Whew. So good, nice and low. Weight comes in your heels, squat, pulse. Get a little lower. Whew, yes you can. You have 4. You have 3, stand up, twist. In 2, keep your arms where they are, stand up, twist, twist. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, let's go. All right, moving into a little bit of cardio, letting it build. We're at the top of our space. When this drops, or when I say so, we're moving right into burpees, all right? Let's go. In 4, 3, 2, drop it low, let's go. Back and forward, back, forward. Your pace, step or jump, woo! Let's go. Woo. Keep this going, squad. Yes, Sarah. Butt kick in 4, 3, 2 at the top. Butt kick, let's go. Butt kick. All right, hands behind your head. 2 elbow to knees on each side. You can jump. 1, 2, 1, 2. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Jumping is optional. You can always step or really kick it up. Let's go. Maybe even throw in the arms. Woo! Doesn't matter what it looks like. Heart rate up is the goal. Let it feel good. 4, 3, squat pulse in 2. Feet are wide, squat pulse, low, low. Tailbone down. I love this song, you guys, this old school Afrojack. I hope you are feeling this as much as me. Wiggle your toes off the mat. Full range squat in 4, 3, 2, start low. Let's go. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Drive into your heels. At the top, you step twist 1 to 1. Let's go tap, twist. Step it out. Yep, elbows wide. Let this build. Football runs in 4, 3, 2 feet wide. Let's go. Let's go. Use your arms. Light on your feet. Let's go. Low. Get lower. 4, 3, 2. You have burpees. Let's go. Woo! Drop it low. 4, 3 at the bottom. In 2. At the bottom, high plank mountain climb. Let's go. Woo! Knees into chest. All in this together. Let's go. Drive it home, 15 seconds. Woo! Woo! Yes, squad. Fire up right here. You have 4, 3. You have 2. Drop onto your knees. Don't come into child's, just sit back. Sit back, head above your heart, head above your heart. Cardio to a little Afrojack. All right, come up to standing. Shake it out. Take a sip of water.
Let me say hi to you guys. How are we feeling, team? Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Hava. I didn't see you join. Beautiful work, Andrea, Anne, Leslie, Marcia, Sarah, and Sarah. Love you guys so much. All right, sip of water. Arm recovery. Feet are, whatever, feet are hips width distance, feet are together. Just a slight bend in your knees. If you want your weights, great place to add them. I don't have any, but lift, then narrow row. Woo, lat raise, narrow row with control. Lift up, elbows in line with shoulders. Back, good. Lift up and back. I almost want to yell to my fiance, be like, get my weights, babe. You wouldn't even know where they are though. That's okay, muscle engagement right here. Weights if you have them, nice and low through your legs. If your legs need a break, that's okay. Whew. Good, 4, 3, we keep that lat raise in 2, but move to serving tray from here. So go lat raise, center, press out and in, lat raise, center. So palms face up in that serving tray. That's the biggest difference. You want to rotate your elbows so that your forearms are facing the sky. All right, up, good, full rotation. Ha. You have 4, you have 3, you have 2. All right, now come up a little bit higher on your knees. If you were sitting deep, keep softness through them. But from here, we have 1 out, 1 up, then you come to the other side. All right, straight arms, we alternate. Go up and down, up and down. A little mind-body connection here. Nice straight arms, but never lock out your elbows, right? So we never lock out any of our joints. So we're fully using our muscle engagement. Beautiful, Sarah. Really get into those shoulders because like we haven't done enough shoulders already. So I'm just kidding. Okay. Whew. 4, 3, you have 2. Last one, good, shake it out. Maybe take a few shoulder rolls in one direction then the other, shake it out, whatever. All right, whatever you need to really commit back into our flow. Inhale, chair, nice and low. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, one leg Tadasana, left leg lifts. Exhale, twist open to the left. Take a moment here just to breathe, find your balance. You can keep your fingers lifting out. If you wanted to grab for the top of your left knee, you can do so. If you want to like fully go there with an extension, you can do so. We're here for 4, here for 3, here for 2. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge, left leg behind you, hips are square. Hold here. I really want you to focus for a moment on the form. Notice if your left hip started dipping down and back. Pull that left hip in line with your right. Hide your left knee behind your right. Get nice and low, squeeze your inner thighs. I know that was rapid fire, but you've got it. Hands at heart center or hands behind your head. From here, you pulse 2, lift, and then go here, down, here. I need to do it slower. So you're gonna pulse for 2, then come high, but your left heel stays lifted. Lift up, hands behind your head. Then left elbow to knee, left elbow to knee. All right, we're gonna go through that again now that I did it slow. All right, from here, you pulse 2, center and lift. Knee to elbow, go back, pulse 2, center and lift. Knee to elbow, step right back. Pulse, nice and low. Heel stays lifted. Heel stays lifted during this entire exercise, all right? Pulse, 2, center, lift. Use your core. Knee to elbow rather than elbow to knee. Press into your right heel. Feel your feel your right leg fire up. Whew. Up, good. One more set, let's go down. Lift. Hold that curtsy lunge. All right, hold. Left leg back, left leg back. Just hold for 4, for 3, for 2. From here, you just go one time through each movement. So one, and lift, step back, curtsy, down, lift, and back, curtsy, center, down, and back. Let's go. Whew. Almost there. You have 4. You have 3. One leg Tadasana in 2. Last 1. Inhale. One leg Tadasana. Left leg up. Exhale. Chair plane. Sweep behind you. Good. Inhale. Chair. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Left leg back. We're taking a shortcut or a different transition. Inhale. Crescent. Exhale. 2. Left hand on your hip. Right arm back. Dip. Oblique dip. Right arm or right weight. Get nice and long through both side obliques. Whew. Love this song, you guys. Just hit my favorite Above and Beyond remix. I listen to this every time I'm in a good mood or having a bad day. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. Good. Inhale, star. Exhale, hands to heart center. Feet are parallel, slightly in toward each other. Right to left, alternating lunges. You go right, center, left, center. So alternating lateral lunges. If you want to make it a little bit more fluid and not fully stop at the top, that's totally fine. Just make sure you're really settling your hips back. Good. Knee stacks over your heel. Come back to your word. That vibe you want to create throughout this class, because it's not just something you want to create, you are creating it. I'll share with you, my word is motivate. I love motivating myself and motivating others. And that is the word I am going to come back to throughout this year. 4, 3, 2, inhale, star. Exhale, horse, just for a breath. Let it feel good, nice and low. One more inhale. Settle in, exhale out, sit lower. Good, inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to mat. Move through your vinyasa flow. For 4. For 3. For 2. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and facing the other side. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, twist. Hold for a breath. Same option on this side. Play with your balance, whatever's calling to you. For 4. For 3, back to center. In 2. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right leg back, curtsy lunge. Nice and low. Once again, set up your form. Right hip in line with your left. Squeeze your inner thighs. Hands at heart center. Get low. Lift high onto the right ball mount of your foot. Same thing on this side. You go low, 2, center, lift, right elbow, knee, go back, center, lift, right, straight back. Good. Hips stay square. Whew. Drive into that left heel. Get into it. Yeah, you guys, let's go. Whew. Feel that burn. Feel all that energy you're creating. You keep showing up for yourself. Motivate isn't just for myself. It's for all of you. And every time you guys turn on this screen, decide to move with me, I am so motivated. Thank you so much for being here for me, for being here for yourself. Whew. And working towards whatever your 2021 intention is. You hold that curtsy lunge in 4, in 3, in 2, right leg back, nice and low. We move one time, each movement. In 4, in 3, in 2, start with that lunge. Let's go 1, up, back, lunge, up, lift, back, lunge. This is it on this side, you guys. Let's go. Well, I mean, other than the rest of this side, but for this exercise, for these curtsy lunges, Whew. You have 4, 3, one leg Tadasana in 2. Last one. Inhale, right leg up. Breathe in. Exhale, chair plane. Sit low. Inhale, no, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back behind you. Good. Inhale, press it. Exhale to 2. Right hand on your hip, left arm back. You dip and lift, dip and lift. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. Commit to that front lunge, you got it. Dip. Get long through both sides. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. This time we have the same lateral lunge, but with a pulse for 3 on each side. Go down, 2, 3, center, other side, 2, 3, center, lunge, 2, 3, lift, back, 2, 3, lift. Sit nice and low like you're sitting back on a chair. Drive into your heels, wiggle your toes off the mat. So good. Get long through your spine. You got it. We're almost there. So close, so close. Whew. I was telling someone today, like talking about Sculpt, and I was honestly just like, first and foremost, it's endurance. It's a lot of strength, but it's a hell of a lot more of endurance. So you guys are super badass, so strong for continuing to kick ass, get through this class, even if you take breaks, even if you modify. It's literally a testament to not just your physical strength, but your mental strength. For 4, for 3, for 2, shake it out, inhale, exhale, horse, sit low, nothing fancy, just horse pose, let it feel good, close your eyes. Thumbs come into your heart center, feel your heartbeat. You did that. Breathe in, exhale, sit a little lower, inhale up, exhale 2, inhale, reverse, exhale your final transition, final downward facing dog. Let's go 4, 3, 2, good, beautiful, Leslie, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, exhale, let it go, inhale, gaze forward, exhale, come down to a seat. All right, so you're gonna have to make a big transition to your seat, so your feet come out in front of you, bend your knees, but make sure your feet are flat on the ground. Arms out, palms face up, slow roll down. For 4, slow. For 3, arms overhead at the top. In 2, arms lift overhead, roll up. For 4, for 3, 1 vertebrae at a time. 2, press your feet down again, lower down. Good. Beautiful addition of the weight, Sarah. If you guys have a weight, you can use so at your chest. Just nice and slow. 4 count down, 4 count up. Whew. With control, use your breath. We meet low. 4, 3, 2, arms up at the bottom. From here, you lift arms, right knee, arms, left knee. Whew. So your feet are still pretty far out away from you. So your knees are not at 90, they're a little bigger. You're rolling your shoulder blades up the mat for a nice crunch, alternating knees. Whew. So good, you guys. You have 4, 3, 2, knees into chest, little squeeze, reset, knees over your hips, roll your shoulder blades up, pump the arms. You know I love this. Whew. Maybe straight legs, maybe bent knees, maybe knees come further out away from you. Ha, drive energy into those arms. Let's go pump. Find that beat. You've got it. Hands behind your head in 4, in 3, in 2, elbows wide, hands behind your head, press right, left, right, left. So basically bicycle legs, but static upper body. Shoulder blades are up. Let the back of your head be heavy in your palms. Press through your heels. Let's go. 4, 3, legs come up the wall. In 2, drop your head, drop your hand, legs up the wall, hip lift. Hip lift.
Basically a reverse crunch, so your hips are lifting 1 inch off the mat. Let's go. Woo. Ha. Press into your palms. 4, 3, hands behind your head. In 2, final set, shoulder blades lift up, bend your knees. Press, press. Woo, right here. Elbows wide. You have 4. You have 3, knees into chest. In 2, knees into chest. Oh my God, you made it. Give yourself a very, very well-deserved squeeze. And then send your left leg long out in front of you. Pull your right knee into your chest. Oh, just take a moment to feel the compression. And at the same time, the release down your spine. Slow inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, gently guide your right knee across your body. Open your right arm towards the side. Be gentle in your twist. Be gentle with yourself as you transition from all that energy into a stretch. Sometimes it's a little jarring to go from so much high energy movement to really slow static movement. So just be really easy with yourself, be really kind, and try to use your breath to soften that transition. Sending the signals to your mind, to your body that you worked so hard, and now it's the time to feel those benefits and give your body the stretch it deserves and your mind the rest it deserves. Take a big inhale, bigger exhale. Ha. Good, come back up to center. Give your knees a squeeze. And then just take it to the other side, right leg long, left knee up and around your rib cage. Take a moment here. Feel the compression of your left side and the length in your spine. Breathe in softly and slowly. And on your exhale, just as softly and slowly, begin to find your twist. Guide your left knee across your body. And if your mind starts to wander, come back to that word, that intention that you set. And maybe if you didn't set one, see if you can come up with a word that you want to end your class with. And when you say that word in your third eye, feel how it radiates in your body. Notice where in your body you feel it. Maybe in your head, maybe in your throat or your heart or your stomach or in your pelvis. Just feel it flow through you, as that is truly a word that you are embodying. Not just want to embody, that you are embodying. Take a big inhale. Let it go. Pull your knees into center. And then open up wide for happy baby. Grab for the outer arches of your feet, your calves, or your thighs. And before you add any movement into your happy baby, first draw your tailbone long and plug your tailbone into the mat. Really focus on pulling your knees to the outside of your rib cage. Find a deep stretch through your inner thighs. Then once you have that full connection, you can gently begin to rock side to side on your spine, or maybe even straighten one leg at a time. Take a final full round of breath here. And when you're ready, curl yourself up into a tiny little ball. Let your forehead connect on your knees for a final moment of gratitude to yourself, for showing up, for moving your body, for committing to 60 minutes for yourself. Take a big inhale. And exhale, release into your final shavasana, your final rest, your final posture. Maybe allow your palms to float open towards the sky to fully receive all of the energy, but also at the same time, send all the energy that you cultivated out. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth and soften the space between your eyebrows. As you make these little physical adjustments, notice how it also shifts your mind and your breath to drop a little bit deeper energetically into the mat. And for a final time, bring your attention to your third eye center. And just feel your energy in this moment. Maybe don't even try to identify it with a word, just be present with yourself in this space right now. Take a gentle inhale through your nose, let your belly rise. Part your lips for a gentle exhale out of your mouth. When you're ready to be guided out with movement, you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes, maybe rocking the back of your head on your space. And then lift your arms up overhead, final full body stretch. Get really, really long, point through your toes, take a huge deep breath in. Exhale, roll onto one side for fetal position. And then as gently as you can, press yourself up to a tall seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Pull your palms together and your thumbs into heart center. Press your palms together, send your elbows wide, lift your heart, exhale all the air out of your lungs. Seal your lips and take your biggest inhale of the day, filling up all the way through the crown of your head. Pause for 4. Feel that energy build within you for 3. For 2, open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good, guide your thumbs to third eye center. The student and teacher in me truly honors, truly thanks the student and teacher in each and every one of you. Bowing forward, we seal in our sculpt practice. Namaste.